Hello again, and welcome back. If you don't know what time it is, clearly you are not subscribed. But for those of you who do know, it is dad time. All right, guys, like the video if you feel like it, comment, I will respond back. And if you feel like subscribing to a regular dude hanging out in his garage, putting things together or tearing them apart and reviewing tools and boots and everything else like that, throw a subscription my way. Anyhow, the topic of today's video is very quite clearly this Harbor Freight shop stool. The reason why I picked it up is because my current shop stool is made of 2x4s and 2x6s slapped together. It's heavy, it's always in the way, and it's not very comfortable. So, I did not go through a full video of how to actually put this thing together because why waste a half hour of your time when I can get straight to the meat and potatoes and save you some time. So, the very first thing when you get this thing in the box is you're going to have to tear up the hundreds of zip ties. I personally used a set of angles. That's what I call them. You guys let me know in the comments what you call them. Set of angles. Tools you're going to need. You're going to need a metric number 5 Allen key or Allen wrench. Mine just so happens to be socket form. 10mm wrench and a Phillips head screwdriver. I ended up using my impact and impact set to kind of put this thing together. So dad tip of the day, whenever you're dealing with mass-produced furniture or anything like that, this is the tip. Do not tighten, like in other words, you put one bolt in, don't go ahead and tighten that down. Loosely fit everything together and then tighten it up as you go along. The reason being, like I said, these things are mass-produced. They're not precision machined by any means. And so some of these pieces are actually going to take a little bit of convincing to line up and put together. So don't go tightening everything up as soon as you get it lined up. Get everything more or less where it needs to be first. All the bolts through the holes and all the nuts put on, yada, yada, yada. Take your time. Don't just go wrenching on everything right off the hop. So yeah, that first step is to sandwich the legs here in between this top plate and the bottom plate. There's the bottom plate and the top plate. Again, your legs are gonna go in through here. You're going to use your Allen wrench up here on these, and then your actual 10mm wrench on the nuts on the bottom. Like I said, just go ahead and get them started. You can get them kind of tight, just not like don't get them finished product tight right off the bat. Then from there, it's pretty self-explanatory. I actually ended up having to look at the picture on the box in order to get through the full assembly of this thing. It's relatively intuitive, but flat out the instructions that come with it absolutely suck. It's like a small exploded picture of this with a whole bunch of lines and numbers, and then terrible descriptions and even worse instructions on how to actually put it together. So I spent 10 minutes trying to figure out what the first step was. I did it wrong twice before I kind of figured it all out. So I'm here to save you guys some time. Again, you're going to be sandwiching this, and then you're going to be putting the rings on. The seat and everything else is pretty self-explanatory. And as far as a review of it, guys, this is a shop stool. There's really not a whole lot to be said. But the one thing that I did appreciate is that there is no logo on here. I actually prefer that, and I like it. But yeah, it's a shop stool. It does exactly what it needs to do. I'm pleased with it so far. It's plenty adjustable enough. And it's going to provide a place for me to plant my rear end while I'm working out here, making videos or whatever else have you. So that's all I got for you guys today. I appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.